Gemini, the month of November begins with the Uranus-Pluto square. This is an intense energy, shaking things up. It's very rebellious. It wants to overthrow what's no longer working so we can have what is more growth. It's like on the planet's human growth, development, moving forward. It will be intensified in the solar eclipse. Now, the solar eclipse, all this Scorpio energy, is what's called quincunx, 150 degrees from Gemini, and that's the adjustment. That's an adjustment energy. And the solar eclipse is connected to Saturn, this sense of seriousness, what's serious about things, boundaries, but ultimately accountability. Scorpio, Saturn, Scorpio, and the Scorpio energy anyways deals with what do you owe me, what do I owe you? These big questions about intimacy. What does it mean to be really intimate with somebody? What does it mean to merge? What does it mean to share? And it's also, with Saturn, what's the responsibility of doing that? But in this sector for you, it's all of this Scorpio energy is in what's called your solar sixth house of health, and part of it's routines, because if you have a good health routine, a good routine in life, you'll be healthy. If you don't, depending on your own DNA makeup, of course. But there's also this finger of fate that's connected to this, and with Mars and that planet Uranus. And Mars is in Virgo, square your energy. That's digging really deep. It's in a sector, it's an angle to you. This says dig deep, understand yourself in a deep way. On a superficial level, it means that there might be more squabbles with family members, extended family members. Oh, go here, do this, do that. It's like, hey, I can think for myself. So there might be a couple of squabbles that come up. But ultimately, it's about digging deep for yourself. We have Venus going into Capricorn on the 5th. That is an earth sign. And again, both Capricorn and Scorpio are in an angle of adjustment. And Venus, it's love life, it's finances, it's what you love, it's what you value. So there could be some adjustments in the budget, basically, or just some adjustments of, do I still like this? What do I need to make some changes here? Jupiter goes retrograde on the 7th, and it goes retrograde in Cancer, in the sign after you, which represents your personal resources. Now, resources is more than money, but in that respect, though, with Jupiter being that beam of Jupiter confidence energy, you might have more confidence to go out and spend money during this time frame, or opportunities where it's like, oh, that's really a good bargain. It will work out okay. I just know I can make it work out. Whether it's true or not is another thing, but that can be the feeling. Mercury goes direct on the 10th, and it's Mercury direct. Mercury is your ruling sign. Mercury rules Gemini. So it's whenever Mercury goes retrograde or direct, it can impact you a little bit more. But this one is, again, in Scorpio, which is that angle that represents thinking about your routine of life and what keeps you healthy, whether it's physically, emotionally, or just fundamentally what keeps things functioning healthy in your office and your home. We have Neptune going direct. It's a very, very busy month. We have Neptune going direct on the 13th. Neptune is about compassion. High side is compassion. It is very creative, spirituality. Low side is, oh my gosh, am I really thinking clearly about things? Or is somebody not telling me the whole scoop about something? And it's in a sector that might be around your work, so that can, ideas about, am I really happy where I work? Questioning yourself can come up around that time. The full moon in Taurus is on the 17th, very passionate. Full moon in Taurus is very passionate. And this will illuminate the energy of the eclipse, the new moon, that highlights what routines, what do I need to do in life to keep my life functioning and healthy on all those levels. And the full moon in Taurus can illuminate where you can be your own worst enemy, where you can trip yourself up along those passages. Chiron goes direct on the 19th, and Chiron is coded as the wounded healer, but Chiron has many, many, many layers. And this particular time frame, and when Chiron goes direct, the moon will be in your sign, it will be in Gemini. And it can surface where one's been hurt in life, but the purpose of that would be is to think through what you learn from it, how you're a better person, how you can make it work, make what did not happen right, how you can turn that to a positive for yourself. We have the sun going into Sagittarius, the halfway mark for you of your birthday month, because Sagittarius is opposite your sign. And it's marking, even though no other planets are there yet, it does mark that entrance into the reflection time for you, taking a look at, I'm halfway through my birthday year, what else do I want to get moving on? And the month ends with the sun trine Uranus, and that's about getting in the flow. Getting in the flow with other people, getting in the flow with friends, just really feeling as if life is flowing along, life is very busy, and let me catch the flow, get in the flow here.